Hi lovelies and welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new here, my name is Jade and I just thought I would do a video. I have a chamomile tea, so I'm trying to unwind and get to bed soon, but I recently saw a wish list video for like autumn winter and it seemed like a good idea, to be honest. I just want to disclose that this is a wish list, so it's like none of these are a necessity and it's good to just appreciate what you have. So if you get, you know, the odd thing each season, it's nice, and sometimes having like a couple of things is better because you really appreciate that item rather than, you know, sometimes I feel like having too much is quite overwhelming, so it's important to just filter out like what you actually want. So the first item is this brown faux leather vintage look bow coat, and it's from Pretty Little Thing. It was £80 and now it's down to 40. I like the colours of it, like the brown and the beige and like the bug fluffy. Like obviously it'll be warm and it's just really nice colours. I don't have anything like this. I have like a brown fur coat, but I feel like I've worn that quite a bit, so this could kind of maybe replace this at some point. Obviously it's good because it's on sale, and the colours from Pretty Little Thing are actually really good, like the bug ones. I've had a few actually and they've like really lasted. I've been having a good look at Pretty Little Thing recently and there's like loads on there. I recently did a haul, so if that's uploaded I will link it below. And the next item is a suede coat or a jacket. Again, these are from Pretty Little Thing. I promise not everything in this list is from Pretty Little Thing, but I've seen a couple. So I really like this one. And this is the Petite Deep Tan faux suede racer neck jacket. It's £50. And there's like a better picture with the model. But yeah, this particular colour is lovely. I really like just this like beige suede. I think it just looks so sophisticated. I feel like it just looks sleek, and I just feel like I want to just feel like smarter and sleeker, and like having pieces like this like do accomplish that. The only thing though is because it's a jacket, it would like be great now, but it wouldn't last that long, and I guess you might be able to get away with a knit underneath. But yeah, I like this one, but I think like a longer one would probably serve a bit better. And this one is also from Pretty Little Thing. That one I'm pretty sure is on sale. It's in the like the colour I'm just not sure about. Like I wish it was in the like more beige rather than like that warm colour. You know which one you think is more wearable or which one you would go for. Item on the list is like a really nice tracksuit, like an elite sort of tracksuit, and I have this here. So there's this brand called Cernucci, and this is the tracksuit here. I like the collared detail on it. It's called a polo on here, and this is £114.99, so £115 down to £80.50. I do feel like that's good value for money because it is, well, it looks really good quality. I've never ordered anything from this brand, but I really like the collar on this because I feel like that makes it a bit smarter. But yeah, all the tracksuits, and like I think they're pretty much, as far as I'm aware, this brand like is predominantly tracksuits. But yeah, I just feel like that on a casual day with like some nice trainers, your hair up, like you'll just still feel put together, and yeah, it could just be worn time and time again. Just to show another one, back to Pretty Little Thing again, but they see like this collared sort of tracksuit look. That's another thing on my wish list because, right, so next The next item is this video light from Amazon. But basically, I have a ring light, which I'm using to film this now. But basically it has like these bolts to twist in the light. But one of them I've realised is falling out and I never put it, like I've just misplaced it. So it makes basically the light doesn't sit straight. This is a long-winded way of saying, like, it's basically had its day, this light. And I feel like that smaller light that would fit onto the camera would just be a lot easier to film with. It's easier to store obviously as well. And yeah, I just feel like, but yeah, I just feel like every time if I go to film and I bring out this light, it's just like a bit of a hassle. This is basically meant to be, also I'm not sure if that's like the best one out there, but for the price it's really good. Again, like there's soft boxes, but I just feel like these are these bulky items which are like making things harder. So anyway, the next item or items is, there's like these 3 photos from Etsy. They look like this and they're just like this kind of neutral beige, like brown, maybe even like a greyish. These colours I just feel like would look really nice on the wall behind me. I have like 3 black frames that like are just not being put to use basically. These are really inexpensive, they're £2.11 for the print, but then like basically you get them on a PDF and then you have to go and find a printer, so it's probably going to be like about £30. The next item are like an Ugg boot sort of dupe, probably in brown. So I took a picture of these ones and they're on, I think this is, these are on Debenhams, but the brand is called Where's That From? And these are, they were $47.99, but at the moment they're down to $23.99. As another option, I saw these ones on the shoe brand Ego, and these are £27. So, you know, there's not much of a price difference. The only difference in the shoe is that this like part of the shoe is brown, all brown, and they're like on more of a platform, whereas these ones are thinner and they actually have like a bit of a yellow stitch. So I'm not sure. I think I thought that's better because it's Debenhams, but sometimes I feel like we get biased for brands, so like Debenhams seems more reputable type of thing. But yeah, I don't know, I think I actually prefer the Ego ones. Right, so basically I don't have prices for these, but it's a pair of suede boots. So there's this pair, which are basically less expensive than this suede, and then there's this pair right here. I like the idea of having like basically opting for suede where possible and like non-leather items, but I'm not sure. I quite like this, like the shape of this. I feel like they're quite, like they just look like very visually appealing, but the other ones are also less. They're both nice really. I've had these like on my like pictures since the 15th of August and it's now the 4th of September, so I have kind of again been kind of waiting, which is why it'd be good for autumn because they'd be like worn throughout the season. And again, suede, I'm obviously loving suede. A suede bag, so I saw a couple in Primark they're burgundy actually. So there's this one which has like this sort of crocodile print, I think that is, and this is £12. This looked great quality. Like there's some items in Primark that are like really good quality, especially like if they're just kind of placed in the clothing department, like as like a feature, which these ones were, like rather than like, you know, in the handbag section. And there is this one which is £10, which is also in like, are they both the same colour? Pretty much like a burgundy bag. The main difference in this is the shape, so I'll just show it again. So this one looks like this, and this one is a little bit smaller. There's £2 difference in price, so I'm not sure really. But then there's also this one from Shein, which is £4.58, and it's in a chocolate colour. This one has like a few options, but this one's in the coffee brown, and I really liked it. But yeah, it would be nice to have an updated bag. And yeah, I also screenshotted another couple of bags from Shein because they're just so good. It's the same bag. One's in this sort of brown, and then one's in this more beige. But yeah, it's exactly the same bag, and this one is £6.54. Again, there's like a range of colours in this. There's many options, but those are my favourites out of that collection. The next item, I've been looking for this for a while. From PLT I found a few, but basically I think the next items would be a double denim two-piece. This one's from PLT. The thing is, I've ordered 2 times from PLT for double denim sets, and both times it's just not been quite right, but I still feel like there's like hope. So here it is anyway. So the difference with this one is that it is like really dark denim. So these one, the jeans are £28, and the top, oh, and the top is 28 as well. So basically that is like £56, definitely under £60 for like 2 pieces of denim. And obviously then you can just wear the jeans. I do really like them, and I feel like this could potentially be it. I'm not sure whether to like skip PLT altogether now, because I've tried a couple of times from there, but the whole double denim sort of like vibe looks really nice together, and I just feel like it just looks very like cohesive, all in the same colour. And lastly, I think I've been through everything else. The last item on the wish list is some extensions. So I took a picture of them, and it's these are the espresso melt ones, which they actually have an option on there for you to reach out to someone and you can take photos and they'll let you know. But I said that I wanted something to blend with my hair without dyeing it, because I've just got like dark brown and I don't want to dye my hair. So yeah, these look really nice. These are £172, but I think you can pay in stages for these. Also, dark brown would be nice too. I'm still debating whether to just go for dark brown or have the option of having basically something lighter. And they do like balayage and different formats of extensions, but I just feel like this one, like in the way it's like a melt, will look probably the most natural. But yeah, they have other melts, so like if you like more blonde, I think they have like other options. But I just felt like because it's a melt sort of, I'm also like treating my hair better, like making sure to use scalp oils like to get it to grow and everything. But I haven't had extensions in a while, and I would like to just have longer hair for a little while. So that is on the wish list too. One more thing I've just come across actually is like this sort of wrap coat, and this is £68 and it's from Asos, and I just really liked it. Like I like it's like a kimono style in tea green. I feel like this colour would easily slip nicely into autumn winter as well. Anyway, that concludes today's video. I'll stop here because I could go on, but if there's anything that you're loving at the moment in particular that's on your wish list, I'd love to hear about it. Drop a comment in the box down below, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys.